I'm alone. I get real about it all.
Hey my loves, hey my babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel of Unique Lyric, and today's video is going to be how to survive your freshman year of high school. So let's get straight into this video. Okay y'all, so the first topic that we are going to touch base on is how to deal with annoying teachers. So you're gonna have teachers throughout your whole entire high school, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have some teachers that you are going to like. You're going to have some teachers that you are going to hate. But you don't have to communicate with all of them. You could just keep it dry and simple. Like, if you know you don't like that teacher and they say they mess with you, you can keep it dry and simple, or you could just go report them, you know? Or you could be like me and I was the one that would go back and forth with them or like make them cry. Y'all, I was that crazy one. I was that loud one that would go off on the teachers. Like, I would just so some of the teachers, they would get mad that you wouldn't come to class on time, or like say if you're like 2 to 5 minutes late to class, they would get mad. Or if you went to your working time, they would get mad, which is understandable. But it would be like nitpick stuff, you know, like say if you want to go sit by your friend, they like, oh no, sit in your seat. So I'd be like, first of all, what you're not gonna do is tell me what I need to go sit at. Like, I'll literally, y'all, popping off at these teachers. Honestly, I didn't get in trouble for it, and I honestly put the teachers in check, so it ain't really do nothing to me. That's what I'd be popping off at them, you know, and I didn't get in trouble for it. It just made them calm down, like, know who you talking to type stuff. But when you're dealing with annoying teachers, sometimes you could just exit out and just switch classes, or, you know, just go talk to the counselor, or go talk to the AP, or go talk to the principal and tell them, okay, hey, I'm having a problem with this teacher, blah blah, and this and that. You know, you could handle it that way, or you can handle it how I did. The next one is, should you date in high school? This topic is a 50-50. If I'm being honest, you could date in high school, but don't get too attached, and just have fun. That's the major thing. Make sure you have fun. Have fun. Literally just have fun. Like, don't take nothing too serious. Hey, you date this person, you date that person, you date that person. Just make sure you are not having intercourse with everybody. You know, just don't do that. Don't make it look like you're just a pass around, or you're just a HOE, or you're just a THOT. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it seem like you one of them. If you gonna date and you gonna date multiple people, just date them for fun. Let them know, hey, I'm dating you. This is nothing serious. We just here to have fun, but not that type of fun. Let it be known in the beginning. Lay it out, and you good. And not gonna lie, some relationships do last throughout high school and after high school, you know, but it just depending on what the two partners, if they're gonna come together and get through each and every problem, if they're gonna come together and communicate and work on things. Look, listen, when you're young, a lot of people don't be wanting to do that, so it causes a bunch of breakups. A lot of people don't know that when you are wanting to be serious or in a relationship, you have to really communicate. Not only communicate, y'all have to overcome a bunch of things. You have to forgive each other. Yes, both of y'all gonna get hurt, but you have to bounce back and be able to forgive that person and continue to go so y'all can elevate. You know, a lot of people don't know how to forgive. A lot of people don't know how to forgive and forget. So they continue to hold that grudge against that person, and they can't forget about what they done to them. So it's just like, oh, F it, I'm gonna go get a new nigga, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And I'm not saying allow that man to just continuously cheat on you and stay. No, I'm talking about as like minor mistakes or like minor things, minor arguments, you know, that could probably lead to a breakup, which if y'all communicate and really, really talk to each other and forgive and forget, y'all could be able to move on, you know, move on together, you know, and get to the next part of our relationship. So my answer to that is yes and no about if y'all should really date in high school or not. Another question is how to stay out of drama and stay out the mix. Honestly, I was really like both, you know. I'm gonna let y'all know how to stay out the mix. Go in there, pop your earbuds in, hey, hi to folks. Don't really chat it up with too many people. Stay by yourself. Walk in that classroom, yeah, you can hee hee, ha ha, hoo hoo, whatever. But anywhere else, pop them earbuds in, walking by yourself, kicking it by yourself, doing it by yourself. You know, little conversations here and there with other people, but other than that, you're not in a bunch of group, you know, you're not in a bunch of groups, you're not in that big old crowd with a whole bunch of people, you know, you just basically staying out the mix because you know once you hang out with a lot of people, your name gonna be in a drama. It's gonna be a lot of he say, she say, you know, and just whatever somebody else come and tell you, tell that person, hey man, I don't even want to hear it. You know, I don't even want to hear it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't my business. Sit. And look, you out of the drama. Can't nobody say you said anything because you're not even willing to accept hearing what other people got to say about somebody else. Period. You know, that's literally what it is. Is it better to have friends or stay to yourself? Honestly, this is like a 50-50 because if you know you have friends or a ride or die that's gonna protect your name when you're not there, that's gonna, you know, forever, you know, be ace boon coon with you, then no, it's not a good option to have friends. Because when I tell you these HOEs are snakes. They will turn against you in a minute. They will befriend you in a minute. You know, you gotta really know who you are hanging around and who you are telling your business to, right? And that's the number one thing too. Don't tell your business to nobody. If somebody doing some weird stuff to you, cut it off immediately. Don't ever talk to them again. Period. Point blank. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it raw and uncut. Cut them off. Leave. Period. But mainly 100% stay to yourself. Stay to yourself. I don't care if they call you bougie, stuck up, or she thinks she this, or she think you that. No, you just protecting you. You protecting your peace. You protecting your surroundings. You protecting everything 100%. And I'm not saying that you can't talk to nobody, but keep it at a minimum. Don't tell them your business. Don't even be included with no other, you know, particular extracurricular activities as far as drama or talking about this person or talking about that person. And another thing is, don't let nobody peer pressure you into smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, any Xanax, any pills or anything like that. Don't let them provoke you into doing anything. Don't let them persuade you into doing anything. If you don't want to do it and you know that it's wrong, do not do it. Because if you do it, you could end up in jail or in a predicament that you didn't think that you were going to be in. Because at the end of the day, If somebody have some drugs and they throw it in your bag, that's on you. You can be like, oh, that's not mine, I don't even know what that is, I don't even do it. At the end of the day, they're gonna say it's you. So stay out the way, stay cautious, you know, stay wise, and be cautious of, you know, everything, so you won't get caught up in nothing. You know, they can't never say that you was in this or you was in that or you did this or you did that. No, none of that. How to have fun freshman year. Just basically get involved in clubs, join a basketball team, and you could join all of them, you know, if you want to. Join a sport that you really see yourself doing, because it can pay off in the end. Or you probably could just do it for fun. You could join basketball, you could join volleyball, you could join track, you could join soccer, you could join tennis. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of extracurricular activities that you could join in high school. And I know I haven't said this yet, but I am a graduate. I graduated high school, so I will be doing a lot of videos about how to survive in high school, or tips and tricks for the girlies and the dudes and everything, because y'all, I didn't seen it all. I didn't seen it from the good, I didn't seen it from the bad, y'all. I am grown now. I graduated high school about a year ago. Gonna be 2 years. So yes, y'all, I have a lot of experience and I have a lot of things to tell you guys. I have a lot of story times to tell you guys. So yeah, y'all should really take heed into what I'm saying. So yes, how to have fun freshman year. Join a lot of clubs, because it will pay off once it's time for you to go to college. You could join the sports clubs, sports. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of extracurricular activities that you could join, and really have fun with people. And a lot of those clubs may have meetings. You can go to every last one of the meetings and just, you know, really just have fun with the people that's there. You can communicate, but you ain't gotta communicate too much. You could just communicate only about basketball, or, you know, soccer or volleyball or whatever it may be. Should I take dual credit classes? Yes, honestly, I don't think you can take dual credit classes until you are in the 10th or the 11th grade, if I'm for sure. And once you take dual credit classes, I recommend taking all of the dual credit classes, but I think it should $60 per dual credit class. I know for a fact the dual credit classes are not free unless they changed it within a year. But if you take all of the dual credit classes that they offer in high school, you will be straight if you are wanting to attend college after high school, because you won't have to go into college and finish basics. Like, your basics will already be done, and you will enter in college as probably a sophomore or a junior. You know, like, you will already be way ahead than most people that's just gonna graduate, that then took all the regular classes in high school and graduated, which applaud to them because they graduated. But you that took the dual credit classes, you won't be considered a freshman in college. You will probably be considered a sophomore. You will just be way ahead than most people, you know, that then graduated taking normal classes. How to deal with boys. Y'all, keep it Pete. I'm just playing. Keep it raw and uncut. Don't do anything with nobody as far as intercourse or anything like that, y'all, because y'all know high school is when boys feel as if them in a gang can see how many females they can a day or a week, if you know what this means, you know. So don't be on that list, you know. No matter how much you do say he love you and care about you and this and that, they're playing a game, baby. It is high school. That's the game that they play to reel you in. But Just keep it raw and uncut. If you want to talk to them and just go on itty little bitty dates without doing anything, then hey, you know, you could talk to that boy, you could talk to this boy, you could talk to that boy, but long as you know that y'all haven't did anything, you know. Other than that, you're cool, you know, you're cool, you're good. Like, other than that, you good. Because once you start doing this with a bunch of people, it's gonna cause a lot of problems that you don't need to be dealing with. So don't even put yourself in a predicament to even have to deal with that. How to stay to yourself, that's really common sense. Put your earbuds in. If you're antisocial, you don't even have to talk to nobody. I mean, if somebody comes to you, say hey, you can say hi, but other than that, you don't even have to talk to nobody. Walk to your class, go to your class, get your work done, walk to your other class, finish your classes, go home. You're good. Just stay to yourself, avoid people. If you gotta walk the other way, walk the other way. Hey, it's not hard at all, y'all. It's really not that hard. What I focus on the most, you should focus on getting on class to time, making sure that you're getting all of your assignments submitted before the marking period is over. The marking period is when they submit grades, and your progress report and your report card is going to be released. And you do not want a C or D on your report card, because at the end of the year, when you're finna graduate, you don't want a C or D on your transcript. You don't want that, you know? So make sure you're getting on class in time. Make sure you're submitting your work. When you get your work and your teacher says, hey, you know, I'm giving y'all this assignment, but this assignment is supposed to be submitted Friday. Hey, submit it Thursday, you know? Submit it Thursday, submit it the day before so you could be ahead. Make sure you're keeping your grades up high and focus on your classes and get into clubs, because once you get into clubs, you'll be at the top of the list for being able to get scholarships. It's going to help you get scholarships at the end, only for the people that want to attend college after high school. How to balance school with YouTube and sports, and maybe if you have a job. Honestly, y'all, I did that, but I wasn't consistent with YouTube. Honestly, I say put school first, put work second, and put YouTube last. Honestly, it's kind of hard to balance all of them, but I say keep school first, and whenever you have the time for work and YouTube, do that. Now, you may have a set schedule for work. You may go to school and right at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, you go to work. But the days that you have school and you're off, then you can drop a YouTube video or something like that. Or while you do YouTube, if your school allows it, you could vlog while you're at school. So you could drop like 2 to 3 videos while you're already at school, you know? I used to have a period when I went to school called like academy or advisory, where you would just go in there. It would just be a period that you would probably get work done that you didn't complete to get your grade up. But other than that, you could be editing your videos in that class, you know, just getting your stuff done. But that is a wrap for today's video. I really hope this video gets out to a bunch of freshmen that need help with, you know, if they're having anxiety going into freshman year. All I can say is just breathe, and you are going to get through it, girl. It's going to be okay. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and your girl will be back with more videos. I will be dropping a lot of story times and a lot of videos on like just buying school supplies, just everything for, you know, the little back to school era that's coming around, so I can help a lot of freshmen, and I help a lot of high schoolers that are in high school that think that they're not going to graduate and they're not going to make it. But other than that, your girl is out. Bye.